Yo, what's going on YouTube? Jan Moses here back with a reaction to today's Tis the Season past to present content, and I think I'm gonna have the exact amount that it's gonna cost to get Kobe. I'm gonna show you the math behind it and the final number in this video. I was just wrapping up the final clutch time offline game here that I needed to not to get Hakeem. Don't worry, I'm still not even close to halfway yet. I still have so much of this game mode to play, but I wanted to get all the agendas done that we got today for the Tis the Season present past the present, I'm sorry, collection done, which they really weren't all that hard. If you go to your agendas, we can take a look after this little cutscene here ends. Friendly reminder that I have videos out on getting Hakeem Olajuwon through clutch time offline, showing I think a pretty easy way to get it done in roughly 6 minutes or so. You get pretty good rewards. I mean, the stuff that you see on your screen here, none of these are good at all. This is probably like you minning out and not getting really anything of worth. I'll take a badge pack, but I mean, I'm usually getting anywhere from like 750 to 1250 MT, with the occasional 1500 MT, the occasional, you know, Seasons Rewind pack, Ruby Kyle Korver, Sapphire Nate Robinson, stuff like that. But going back to the agendas, I believe I've now gotten the last couple of agendas done of the 4 that we were given today by 2K to get an equal chance pack. I want to go back to yesterday's video that I uploaded covering how I was hoping that 2K would approach the Tis the Season transition sets. Again, transition meaning past to present, which is today, and then present to future, which is coming out a week from today. My hope coming into this event was that my team would give us the opportunity to grind for all the players that they drop on Tuesdays, because if you remember when I did the math yesterday, if you were to just add up how much it would cost to get all the collections done for each of those 3 Fridays, you know, last Friday with Diamond Penny, the Tis the Season present that's coming this coming Friday, and then the Tis season future, which will probably feature Diamond Wembanyama, that's coming next Friday, the 22nd. If you were to do all the equal chance agendas that they give us, assuming they give us the same exact ones over the course of the next 2 weeks for the following 2 collections that we get on Friday, where you'll save basically 300,000 or so MT. I think we called it 303K. I rounded up. 303K MT. You basically would have to pay 2.25 million MT for Kobe, which is pretty crazy. And that was assuming that we got all the Tuesday content for free. Today, we ended up getting 5 cards, the 2 rubies and the 2 amethysts that I talked about yesterday, and then the diamond lock-in, which was Andre Iguodala. I'm sure there are plenty of other YouTubers out there who cover my team content who have gone over the ratings and just eviscerated the cards. They're really, really not good. Not one of those cards that we got today, maybe outside of the LaMarcus Aldridge and then obviously the Iguodala, are usable. And my big issue is, you know, I said that we should get equal chance, or we should not get an equal chance pack for Tuesday content. Tuesday content for this event should be fully grindable. And then when I saw the picture that we got on the My Team Twitter page yesterday, teasing this event, I guess, or this collection coming to my team today, it said that the players were available in the pack market and the player market, not via agendas. So I was hoping that we would get a copy of what we had on Friday, right? It makes the most sense. Give us an equal chance pack for each tier, because if we have 2 amethysts and 2 rubies and you give us an equal chance pack for 1 ruby and 1 amethyst, then you're cutting the price of the set in half. At least that, while it's not as good as it can be, it's more fair than what we got today, which is an equal chance pack for 1 of the 4 players that are available in packs from this collection today. So I'm going to end up probably pulling a ruby. And if you remember, I did the math yesterday. If you didn't see that, it's pretty easy to do. 84K times 2 plus 10,080 times 2. I believe the math came out to 188,160 MT if you were to buy the ruby. Oh my god, I forgot who's in the set. That's how relevant these players are. I guess I can show them to you on the screen here. If you were to go ahead and buy, where is he? The Ruby PJ Tucker the Ruby Udonis Haslem, the Amethyst Kemba Walker, and the Amethyst LaMarcus Aldridge. These cards all combined for 188,160 MT. Again, I was hoping that we'd be able to get it for 94,080 MT because I was hoping that 2K would give us the opportunity to get one of the rubies and one of the amethysts through 2 separate equal chance packs, 1 for each tier, and instead we're going to get 1. So if I end up getting like a PJ Tucker or a Udonis Haslem, then instead of me, who again coming into this program today, I thought, okay, well, they'll at least let us get 2 of these players, right? And if we get 1 amethyst and 1 ruby, we'll be able to only spend 94k if we want to go and get Iggy. There's a chance that you get a ruby player and you have to end up still spending 174k MT on 3 cards that are utterly useless, and then that's how you go and you get the Iguodala. And it just sucks because it feels like 2K is banking on people completing that collection because people want Kobe, and they're feeding you dog shit knowing that you're going to eat it without complaining at all because you want Kobe. Or you will complain, but you'll still finish eating that dog shit because you want that Kobe. It's the ends justify the means. That's how 2K is approaching this, and I absolutely hate it. So let's go ahead. I'm happy to be, the test subject, the test dummy, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna open this up. I fully expect a ruby. Okay, I fully expect a ruby, and if it's an amethyst, I don't even know if I can be excited about it because all these cards suck. And we get an amethyst. Can I get excited about this? No. The only amethyst I would be somewhat interested in would be LaMarcus Aldridge. And even then, I don't think I'm going to use that card. Kemba Walker, it looks like his release isn't that great. His SIGs, I guess, kind of suck. And I don't even know what SIGs are good because I don't really do 2K like that. So I guess let's just go ahead and flip it. I'm appreciative that it's an amethyst. We're going to end up getting Kemba Walker, Cardiac Kemba. So I guess that's something, right? There's Kemba Walker. So with us getting Kemba Walker, we save 84k on this collection, and now I can get Andre Iguodala's diamond card for the very affordable price of what, 104k now? Thanks, 2K. That's really, really nice of you. I really, really appreciate that. I want to end this video by quickly going over the math. So I want you to bring your eyes to this number right here that I had highlighted there for a split second. Kobe Bryant, if you were to pay for every single player that you need for that collection, for all 5 collections, the Tista season past, present, and future, those are going to be in the brackets here, right? Because it's the diamonds, amethysts, rubies, sapphires, and emeralds. We've been getting, at least, again, only 1 Friday collection so far, but I'm assuming they're all going to follow the same suit. We're going to probably get 3 of each. So if you take all those and you do the, times 3 for each one, and then you multiply the whole thing by 3 because it's 3 separate collections that we're getting. 1 on this past Friday for Diamond Penny, and then, as I mentioned, 2 coming in the next 2 Fridays. This added up to, I forget, well, whatever 852k times 3 is. And then, which is going to be, I think, like 2.4, 2.5-ish. And then here you have the 188k times 2, because we have the Diamond Iggy that we got today as part of the Tista season present, or past to present. And then whoever we get next week. I've seen Devin Booker mentioned by a few different people, actually on YouTube and the subreddit, as the Diamond. I think that would make a lot of sense because Booker's a pretty desirable card. But also he's a shooting guard, and 2K so far loves giving us shooting guards during this event. Kobe Bryant's the headliner, but we have Ron Artest and we have Diamond Iguodala, and they both play literally the same exact role as a 2 guard. Like, they're an elite wing defender and an elite 3-and-D player, basically. So, and if you were to take this number right here, this 2.95 million, and you subtract we'll do it right here. Let's add a bracket to this end. Let's go ahead and add a bracket to that end. And we'll go minus 303,000 because that's assuming that you do every single equal chance agenda for every single gem tier from Emerald up to Amethyst for every Friday collection that we get, all 3. So 101k times 3 is how I'm getting that. And then let's just say you're a pack god, right? And I mean, I'm awful. My pack luck sucks, and I still pulled an Amethyst out of this. And again, all 4 of these cards that we got today sucked. So for me, I guess the only thing that's really important, if I were to choose which one I would want, would be the tier, which would be an amethyst tier over a ruby tier. So let's just assume that you get 2 amethysts. Like you get the Kemba Walker like I did today, and then whoever the amethyst is next week, whichever of the 2 that you get, you know. So that would be minus 84k, minus 84k. And if we hit enter, so that's going to bring Kobe Bryant down to roughly 2.5 million MT. I don't think the math here is wrong. The only way the math here would be wrong is if 2K changes the way the collections are in the next 3 collections that we get. You know, the 1 transition set that we have coming next Tuesday, and then the 2 major sets that we have coming on the next 2 Fridays. If they change the way the sets are orchestrated in terms of like, do we get less diamonds? I don't think so. I think 2K likes keeping these sets very expensive. The only other way I could see 2K making this set a little bit cheaper, or this collection a little bit cheaper for Kobe, is if they give us option packs for or equal chance packs for diamonds on the Friday collections. That's the only way, because each one of those would save us 184k MT, which is a major chunk. If we were to get 2 of those, that would be what, 360k. That brings his Kobe Bryant number down to like 2.12, I guess, roughly, right? Which that I think is a little more palatable for the majority of people that are grinding for Kobe, if they can get him for 2 million ish. Still too much for a card in my opinion. Yeah, Kobe's too expensive, man. That's my issue right now with this whole event. Now that we had this Tuesday promo drop, it's pretty easy to prognosticate financially what this collection is going to cost. So here you go. These are the numbers. Tried to work through my math. Hope it made sense. Hope you learned something from it. I'm frustrated, and if you're frustrated as well, just know that you have someone else who's sharing in your frustrations. This is not an event. This is not an event at all. I'm not enjoying it. And I also think, by the way, it's really funny that this 2.482 million that you see on your screen right here, this is not just assuming that you get all of your equal chance packs done for every, all 3 Fridays, and that you get an amethyst, which is your best pull from the 2 Tuesday collections that we get, the 2 transition programs. This is also assuming that you grind for every single insert that 2K gives us on the days that we don't have these content drops. So that's a lot. That's to do all of that. Like, for no money spent, I guess you could look at it as you're grinding for 3 weeks and then you get like a 500k rebate on Kobe. But when that 500k rebate is like what, 1/6 of the Kobe Bryant price, it's just not worth it, man. It's just not worth it. Anyways, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I'll see you later.